we are beyond the thinkings of everyone, and you crack it. So how to do it, right? So on basis of that study, that how you will launch your product and how will you resolving the problems of your consumers, right, to make profit and make business from there, right? So for that, on basis of that, we have that topic, right? So myself, Avinay Raj, right, and this session's time will be going to be for 45 minutes approx, or maybe plus minus 5. That will look, right? Okay, so the first, what the agenda, right? What we are going to clarify here, right? So the first, the introduction for both the topics, right? That what does it mean actually to be a problem solution fit product, or to be a product market fit? Then what are the difference and similarities between them? Of course, they both have a very common kind of similarity that you will figure out by your own. It's not something very rocket science or some kind of very tough theory that is very hard to understand, right? It's very genuine, and you will feel it if you will think the topics, and you will think about that you are a owner of a business, right? Then I guess you're gonna feel it for sure, right? So then we will look into some product examples, who have what are the products launched in problem solution fit category, on the product market fit category. Then the importance of a customer research, right, to get the solution for your consumers problem, right? This customer research is like the sigma rule, or you can say the big component for that, from where you clarify that what are the needs of our consumers. So we will resolve that issues that our consumer or customer or market targeted market demand, right? Then iteration and experiment. Of course, it is not possible that you are cracking a excellent or like optimized solution in a one go. Or maybe if you've done that, of course, by the time, by the change or by the according to the needs, you need to do some experiments or changes to look at how you will make your service or product more better for your consumers, right? So iteration and experiment, another important thing. Then the roles of data analytic of growth, right? And the last thing, the case study and the success story of two big MNCs or companies you will see, right? Industries who build up according to, after doing all this customer research experimentation, and they reach beyond the limits of making profits, right? So objective, of course, to make everything clear. First, we understand the meaning, right? Then the difference, some examples of product we will see. We understand the benefit of customer research and the data analytics to grow our business, right? And the case study for Netflix, right? And Airbnb. I guess the both company name, Netflix, I guess you all have been using, right? Airbnb, I guess some actually know about it, right? It's a big MNC, a very big company. So we will look into it. Now let's start with the introduction of the topic, that what it is basically, what these two terms mean actually, right? So the first term is achieving problem solution fit, right? So as per the knowledge, even though if you don't know anything about the market or things right now, right? What I'm telling you is problem solution fit is one term. Just think about it. Problem, solution, and fit, right? Three general English words, and the meaning is very clear with it. You have to identify the problem, right? You have to identify a particular solution for that problem, right? And if it fits, you're gonna head to your business, right? So let's look into the first point. Achieving problem solution fit is a process of identifying a real problem that a group of customers see. Few keywords or terms will be there. Of course, that is why the theory is created, right? So by clarifying these terms, we will clarify the needs of these two topics very clear, right? So the group of customers are facing and developing a solution that effectively address their needs, right? So we will target 2-3 words here. The first is that it is a process of identifying a real problem. You first have to identify the exact problem, that what is the problem there, right? And that a group of customers are facing and developing a solution. Exactly right. So for any specific group of customers, they are facing some kind of problem, right? That exact solution you will identify. And one thing very important, right? Even though if you find a solution and no one is willing to move to your solution or use your solution, then your solution is totally waste, right? So you have to take care of that thing, that you have to identify the problem of any particular group of customers, right? And you have to address their problems with your solution effectively, so that they are willing to adapt your solution. Then only your product is going to be hit in the market. Because even though if you're launching anything, In market, the one word competition like never leaves you behind. Everybody knows it, right? So it's a crucial step in building a successful business, because it's ensured that a product or service being developed is something that customer actually want and willing to pay for, right? The same thing that we talked about, right? That the very crucial step about building a successful business from this problem solution fit is to ensure that your product or service is going to develop something that customer actually want to or willing to pay for it, right? Even though if customers, even though your solution is too great, right, and the consumers are not attracted to it, they are not willing to like change their previous thing to your product, right? So it's a failure, right? You are not going to crack a big market, or you are not going to make a big business, right? So it's a very crucial thing for developing a business in the problem solution fit. Now let's talk about what is a product market fit. Now again, in the first part, in the problem solution fit, we were focusing on a group of customers, right? A group of consumers, specific, just like some organizational works, right? Some office works. Zoho, I guess, anybody, I guess you all have, although this particular meeting is also going on Zoho. Just go and check about Zoho, right? One man in Karnataka, they started. What is it basically? They provide you a platform for your complete office. You can do emails, you can do text, you can do like webinars, seminars, right? Whatever you want to do, right? In this particular one platform. So this kind of thing is for one particular group of customers. That is problem solution fit, right? But what is product market fit? You will target your market, right? You will select first that which market you are targeting, right? Then you will study that market, that what is the actual need, right? And even though if some new product, even though if you're launching, right? So how they are going to help, right, the customers to ease their life. Exactly, this is the point, right? People will pay you if you will ease their life, right? Like refrigerator is a top class of invention. They are like in summer, basically the cold water and all, we are getting it, right? We are using it as a resource. So it's a hit. Basically, that is it. So product market fit refers to a stage in a business development where its product or service meets the need and expectations of a target market. We will select a market. We will study that market, right? We will do all the research on that market. Exactly. We will find out that how our product is going to be fit in this market, and then we launch for it. That's it, right? Of course, some examples and some products, if you are getting in question that which are the companies who are being developed by this product market fit and all, by the time, in the next 40-45 minutes, we are going through all the things. So don't worry about it. So to achieve a product market fit, a business must first identify its target market, right? The first task was you have to target your market, exact market, then understand their need and preference, that what they prefer to use, right? What kind of product they prefer to use, right? And they must then develop a product or service that meets those needs in a way that is valuable, desirable, and differentiated from the competitors, right? So these are the different technical terms, you can say: valuable, desirable, differentiated. But although if you are a consumer, right, or even though if you are an owner of a business, what you want is the product you want to launch in your market, right, that fit in it, right? People who are willing to pay for it, and they are referring to others, right? This is how you build. Even though if I am your consumer, I'm using your product and I'm just using and done, not referring anybody else to use your product. So this is also a one kind of failure for you, right? So make products that people will use and prefer to others. Use this one, right? Like this. Okay, let's move. Now, there's some product examples on both the topics. Slack, I guess everybody has used it or know, at least know about Slack, what it is, right? And the second figure, you can see it's an Apple iPhone, right? All are aware of it. So how they are being developed under this problem solution fit and product market fit, right? This is what we're gonna figure it out. So Slack, basically, let's, without reading the point, let just think and talk what you know right now. Slack, a platform just like a Zoho, right, where we can do all the cooperative life works, right, in a one platform. Before the Slack was launched in 2014, people were using different applications for their different works, right? They are using like Gmail for their emails. For meeting, they are going to some other application. for other things. So what happened, right? This company, the group owners or the whatever research member of Slack, they research the market, right? They find one targeted customer. Yes, corporate market is our target customers. They are having one problem. What is the problem? For different works, they are using different applications. So let's combine it and resolve this, right? And this is how it become a hit, right? They combined all the other things, right, to give you one platform to work, like for all the emails and all the works. Exactly, right? You have the idea. So Slack is a business communication platform, we all know, right? That was launched in 2014. Before Slack, team communication was often fragmented and inefficient with the team members using a variety of tools such as email, instant messaging, project management software, right? Slack and designed to solve this problem and providing a single centralized platform and team communication and collaboration. So that was the problem, right? That we are having. We want to do some team works and we are using different platforms for different work, and Slack combined it, right? So this is a perfect example for you. Problem solution fit. We identified a problem for a group of customers and then we resolve it, right? That's it. Then the next you can see Apple's iPhone, right? It is a product that is achieved by the product market fit. Before this Apple has launched their model, right? Before giving the touch screen interface or before adding the properties that you can use some other applications and all, right? What the basic use was, mobile phone was just texting and calling. I guess you all have seen that phase of mobile phones, right? That was used for text and the calling process only, right? But right now, in single mobile phone device, you all know how variety of things you can do, a plenty of things, right? Whatever like technical or internet things, you can do it. So iPhone was the first who developed search in their market, right? And then launch their product who fits in their market within their needs, right? So Apple iPhone is a product that achieved the product market fit when it was first launched in 2007. Before the iPhone, the mobile phones were primarily used for making calls and sending text only, right? That we have discussed. But iPhone introduced a new range of features, right? Just like including Gmail, camera, and I guess many of you are having the iPhone right now, right? So the first model was the thing that was launched under the product market fit, that they fit into the market after researching the need of their targeted market, right? Now let's move forward. So let's understand some difference and similarities. So before going to the difference, because we have two different terms, so exactly they both are completely different. So on the basis of everything, we will look the difference, but here some similarity. So let's understand the similarity, and I guess you have the idea, you get the idea till now, right? Because we have talked a lot about these two terms, right? That the problem solution fit and a product market fit. So okay, just think about an honor why we are doing it, why we are studying it. To develop our business, right? To develop our business, to make it hit or make some profit, right? So both involve in the understanding the needs of the target audience. First you have to identify the needs of your audience, even though a group of customers, even though a targeted market. But first you have to identify the need, right? That what is the problem there, what is the need, what kind of product they need actually, right? So in order to achieve either the product market fit or a problem solution fit, a business must have a deep understanding of their target audience, right? That you will get after doing the customer research. When you do the research for your customer or the targeted market, you identify the problem, right? And this is how basically you build a problem solution fit or a product market fit that fit in the market and makes the profit. So both are similar. Why? Because they both are related to the business development thing, right? With the help of both the terms or both the fields, we are just developing a business. Now the next point says that the both require the iteration and experimentation. Achieving the product market fit and problem solution fit often requires multiple iterations and experimentations. Both require a data-driven decision making. Data-driven decision making, again, another term. If you are getting confused or anything about this, it's very easy. Whatever decision, right, you are making in your business, that is based on your data. Of course, you all know that data is so important component right now in the technology or anywhere in any field, right? Any organization or any company take a lot of small change decisions or big change decisions, right, in their service and product on the basis of data analysis. So one term is data analysis. Just like I hold this term, right, for a while, because we will go just reach there after a few slides. So some group of people, data analytics, they are doing the analysis. After doing the analysis, they will give you a report that which target, which more like which age group is preferring your product, right? Which kind of like how much girls, how much boys, like it's a complete analysis of your product, that how much you are making a profit, how much data you are transferring, which people are attached to it, so that you can modify your programs for your more betterment on the business, right? So these are the basic similarity, that both are related to the business development. That's it, right? It's an straightforward answer, that both are related to a business development work. Now let's look into the difference. So of course, a complete two different topics, so they are actually different. How? Let's identify, right? So on the basis of definition, of course, we have seen it, right, that the stage in a business development where the product or service meets the need and expectations of its target market, right? And here a group of customers. Target market for product market fit, and problem solution fit, solving a problem for a group of customers, right? Then focus, that fit between the product or service, right, and an overall market. And here we fit the product or service in a specific problem it is designed to solve, right? Exactly, just like a Slack. Slack was not something, a product that you launch in any market, right? It's a platform that your corporate workers or your corporate employees will use, right, for their group works, right? So this is how you target your customers, group of customers. Now, goal: develop a product or service that resonates with the target market, right? Whatever the needs of your targeted market, you will develop your product like that. This is the goal for the product market fit. In the problem solution fit, develop a product or service that effectively addresses specific customer problem, right? A group of customers problem, that you have to identify a solution for that problem, right? Now the customer needs, of course, both are different, because here we are targeting a whole market, right? So here we are having a variety of customers, but in the problem solution fit, we are targeting a same group of or same field of customers, so the requirements will be very similar, right? So identify and meet the needs and preference of the target market as a whole, right? Yeah, they satisfy the need of the whole targeted market. And here the identify and address the specific customer pain point or challenge. Pain point again here related to the problem, right? That what is the thing that is making you feel pain or something like that, right? This is a psychological term. Now the approach, right? So identify a market opportunity, that develop a product or service, right, that fits your targeted market. And here identify your customer problem, their needs, develop a solution, iterate until the problem solution fit is achieved, right? That is here the iteration process is going on. You will find the solution, you will apply the solution in the market, users will use it, you will get a feedback from the user. After getting a feedback, you will like do some changes there, so that your service or your product will more polished and more making more profit and more reaching to more number of users, like developing your business. You can do it by modifying it by after collecting the feedbacks from their users. Easy. So this was the very common difference between these two terms, right? Now let's talk about the products, right? So Apple iPhone, I guess we have talked about the Apple iPhone in the product market fit, right? Some other examples also by the end of the session, of course, we will do it, right? So Apple iPhone, we all know, right, that people were using mobile phone for some very common works, just like calling process and texting. They launched a mobile phone where a variety of services are collaborated in one mobile phone, right? And people get that exposure, that how we can do that other things easily. For email, you are going to a cyber cafe or using a laptop, and now you can do the email in your mobile phone on, right? So that is what called a solution. Easy. Now Fitbit, I guess Fitbit, you all have heard about it or ever used it, right? Fitbit, Healthbit, or like multiple names were there, right? So before reaching to that smartwatches, right? That smartwatches are reaching to the next level in the market right now. But before that, this Fitbit was the first product which was launched, basically, right? So what was the need? How they have done it? What they have done the analysis, right? That there are some particular group of people, you can say, right, that are very like crucial about their health. They want a proper track that how much calories they are burning, how much build up they have done, how much walks they have, like how much step they have walked, 10,000 steps they want to reach every day and all, right? They want to track their health and the improvement in their bodical structure or anything, right, in their physical workout stamina and all. They identified the problem that people need some kind of tracker, right? They develop a watch, right, a structure like a watch. You fit it in, you walk while connecting to your heartbeats or cardio system anywhere. They are calculating all the things that you want to know, right? And this is how this, just I am giving you examples just to make you very familiar that, because it's different for everything, right? You can identify a new problem today and a new solution, of course, right? But you can't say that the solution is best. How you will make it best? You will reach to other peoples who are having that problem, give the solution, they will use it, they will tell you that what more things you can make it better there. And this is how you make it, you develop it, right? Basically, this is the process of development that we'll see. Great. Now, the very important term in both the things, the customer research, right? We'll see. This GIF, of course, gives you an idea about customer research, what we are talking about, right? And in today's basis, basically the data market, right, sharing the information that what kind of things they needed and all. They are a very big business in the market right now, right, in the international market or any technical market. So this customer research can be done, or you can say a sub part of that category also, right? Conducting customer research in critical for achieving product market fit or problem solution fit by understanding the needs, preferences, pain points of your target customers. You can develop a product or service that meets their specific needs. So first, how will you identify that what is need there, what is the problem there before doing the research? It's not possible, right? It's very general, very common. So first, you will just like let's talk about a product market fit. You want to select one target market for your product. So how will you do it? You will search in the market, right? You will do the research there, that which area of the market or which community of the market is your main target, right, to use your product. For them, you are launching your product, you are resolving their problems, right? Some common methods of customer research include the survey, focus groups, user testing, right? You can also use the tools like customer personal or help a better understanding your target audience. Chalo. These are the like general methods of survey, right, or the customer research. Let's think about by yourself. You all have seen cookies, visiting any website, getting the cookies. What are they for, basically? So again, they are collecting your data for their improvement, right? They will collect that which age or which type of people are visiting us. Then they will update their body, right, for their users, so that they will get more better experience, more satisfaction. If you will satisfy the consumer, of course you will make the profit, right? So identification of problem and identifying a great solution, a good solution, a effective solution for that identified problem. This is the that customer research is a very crucial thing to implement on. Now, okay, now you have done the research, you have the data, then have making a solution. Then what? You will apply that, right? And you will do the changes in that. That is what iteration and experimentation. That's it, right? You make solution, you deploy that solution to the market, users will use it, right? And according to the needs, right, by that change in the time and all, you will decide that what are the changes you need to do in your service or product, right? So achieving product market fit or problem solution fit often require a process of trial and error. You may need to experiment with different approaches, make change to your product or service to iterate until you find a solution that resonates with your target customer, right? This may involve making small changes to your product or service based on feedback from customers, or more significant pivots to your business strategy, right? The straightaway same things that we have discussed right now. Of course, this is the common thing that you have, even though if you don't like listening to this seminar, right? Or even though if you have not in the MBA background, or even though if you are not having the idea about the business, right? Okay, I'll not say not having the idea, because in India or anyone can do business, right? It's a general thing, not very general, but yeah, you can think about it basically. So iteration and experiment is the next step that you will do after the customer research. You will identify a problem, you will make a solution, then you will apply that solution. You will take feedbacks and you will update your solution, make it more better, or feeling more good for the making it to feel more good for the consumers, right? I guess these things are very clear till here for everybody here, right? Iteration and experimentation simple means don't like scared of the terms, right? Iterations, applying solutions; experimentations, updating the solution, changing the solutions, right? Now, the next role was about the data and the analytics, right? A group of members are data analytic members. They are sitting and doing the, you can say, the analysis of all the consumers, their needs, what profit you make, where you are spending and all, right? And after doing all the analysis, they will decide the changes, or they will make to update your service or product to make it more better, basically. This is the basic goal, right? So data and analytics can be a powerful tool for measuring the success of your product or service, identifying area for improvement. What you will achieve after doing the analysis, of course, you will identify the area for the improvement, that which area you need to work on, and making data driven decisions, right? The decision you will take, okay, data driven decision, this term is coming again, and I guess this is very clear for everybody. Any decision that you make in business, that is based on your data, right? On the basis of data, on the analysis of data, that is the data driven decisions. Very easy term, right? Any decision you will take on the basis of your analysis of data, that's it. Now, for example, this one example here, you can use the matrices such as the customer acquisitions cost, customer lifetime value, churn rate, to track the performance of your product or service, right? These are the things that you will record. Then you will do the analysis after the 1 year or 6 months of the working of your product, that how much profit you are making, how much, where you are investing, from which part of your service you are making it more good, like customer, which part are customer liking, in which part of your service customer are having issues, right? So you will try to resolve it. So this is all can be done by identifying it, or you can say, yeah, of course, identifying the needs after doing the data analysis, right? Because we track all the data, we do the analysis, and we find it that what the things are to need to be changed. Very clear. That's great. Now, by analyzing the data, you can make more informed decision about how to improve your product or service and better meet the needs of your customer, right? So, of course, we do the same thing, right? We are developing our business. Each and every step we are doing to develop our business, to make it more better, right, from today. So this data analysis is very important, I guess. You have the idea, right, in today's life, that this data analysis is going like in a huge way. Even though if you talk about artificial intelligence businesses or anything, just like Chat GPT, everybody knows this name. This is also in business. They identified one problem for their group of customers. They identified the solution and they're updating it, right? Updates are there on the basis of analysis and all. Okay, now what you'll achieve, right, after doing all these things. So again, why we are doing it? For business development, right? To make more profit for our particular business. So at the end, what you'll achieve? The scaling and growth in your business, right? Very easy. Once you achieve the product market fit or the problem solution fit, the next step is often to scale your business. You will scale up your business, right? You will sorry. So you will go to some new markets, right? You will reach to more number of customers, right? You will identify some more, you will do some changes so that some other communities can be captured, right? That other communities also using your product after doing that small change. So you will do the scaling, right, after doing all this analysis and research work. Now, that problem solution fit. The next step is often to scale your business and driven growth, right? This can involve the strategies such as expanding into new market. Of course, you will, if you want to scale up your business, what you'll do, you'll scale up it, right? You will go to some new market, you will introduce there, you will do some more competition, right? You will scale your product like this. Then investing in the market and advertising, I guess everybody knows that this is a very common thing in the marketing, right? That even though if 1 rupees like pencil is also in the market, so companies are doing advertisement for that pencil, right? So this is a very traditional method to scale up your business, or you can say the to scale up the growth, to build up the growth for the business. Now we understand investing in the market and advertisement by developing new product or service to meet evolving customer needs. It's important to be strategic about your growth plans, of course. Very like make these strategies that how you're gonna grow, right? If even though if you are shifting to some other market, so you can't shift to any other market, right, without any research. Right now, let's suppose your products in like are running very successfully in Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, or like some pahadi areas, let us suppose, right? Some kind of, we are just supposing that you have a one product which is hit in the pahadis area. You are making a lot of profit. Now you want to scale up. Suddenly you go to some South India, or go to some like Jharkhand, Bihar, North area state, right? And you do all the investment there. You set up your infrastructure, you launch your product, do the advertisement and all. But what if that market doesn't need your product? If that market don't have the need of that product, all the things will be wasted, right? So again, this strategy such as expanding into new market, investing in the market, advertising, deploying new product, service, meet involving customer needs, right? First, you will research before shifting the market also, that what are the needs. It's important to be strategic about your growth plans, exactly how you're going to grow. That plan should be very clear, even though if you are leading your company in that scaling up method, right? And growth plans, and ensure that you are maintaining a core value proposition that led to your initial success. Easy, very straight away, I guess. If even though if you think that you are the owner of some product, you have achieved the product market fit, you are developing your business, you are doing all the analysis, you are updating your product, you are making more profit. Now you want to scale up. So this is how you're gonna scale your business. After doing the research, we'll shift to some other markets, investments and all, right? And this is how you're gonna achieve the growth, right? Comment. Now let's move to the case study, right? 2 case study we need to do, Airbnb, right, and one for the Netflix. So let's start with the Airbnb. Okay, before going to this discussion or the PPT, let's discuss, right, what is it. I guess you all have the idea, or even though if you don't have, just Google it, you will get an idea. It's a big MNC, right? Airbnb, but it was not actually big every time or when they launched, right? What was the idea for this Airbnb, right? They are offering you some mattresses, right? Or even though they are offering you some tent house and all, right? This sort of products. But when they launch, now they are launched in the wrong market. They are around the household things, and they think that they can sell it anywhere, but exactly not. Then a team research, right? Research in the market. They identified that where actually their product will be fitted, right? Where actually they can make the profit. Then they shifted towards them, the travelers, right? Those travelers who are not willing to like stay traditionally in the hotels. They want to stay nearby the locals, right? And they want to feel that they are the part of that particular area where they are going to do the tourism things, right? So this is how, after doing the research, right, they fit into the market, and then that business has become like very hit. Now let's see the points, right? That Airbnb is an online marketplace for short-term lodging and the vacation rentals that achieve problem solution fit by solving the problem of a overpriced and unappealing hotel accommodations, right? So there was problem with the travelers. If you travel somewhere, right, that accommodation cost for the hotels, right, then that again the bed set and all things, right? Even though if you don't want to stay on hotel, right, you want to stay at some other like what you can say, right, camp or something. So how you gonna do that? How you are not willing to go and take all the necessary things together with you? So Airbnb basically done the research, identified the problem, and given the solution, right? So Airbnb went to the conduct extensive customer research and found that travelers were looking for experience that were beyond traditional hotels, right? They were those customers who are not willing to stay on hotels. They want to stay nearby the locals. They want to feel the actual beauty of that place, right? So travelers were not found that travelers were looking for the experience that went beyond traditional hotels. They wanted to connect with locals, feel like they were part of a community, and have access to unique properties. Airbnb again trailed their platform to meet these specific customer needs, allowing hosts to create a personalized listing and offering a range of amenities and activities that created to be interest a different type of travelers, right? So this is how they shifted their business model, and then a collapsing body, a collapsing organization make a hit, right? You can see there's over 7 billion listing in 220 countries, right? 200, if you are an owner of one product or one solution, your solution is running in 220 countries, over 7 million people are user. It's a big company, right? You're making a lot of profit, and your product is actually a good idea, right? That's it. Now, as a result of achieving a problem solution fit, Airbnb has become a leading platform for short-term rentals, over 7 billion listing in 220 countries, right? Airbnb success has been uh, attribute to their ability to identify to solve a specific customer problem and create unique and personalized experience for the travelers. So this was the success model of a Airbnb. But I have shared the story before this model, before they have done the research and shifted to the travelers market. What they were doing is they are doing the same business in the different market, right? But there the need was not, right? There people are not willing to pay for it, right? If you are at your home, right, you are sleeping on your bed, why will you pay for a bed in a camp? No need, exactly, right? So the research in the market is very, very much important. Now the next, right, the Netflix, I guess all are using it, right, or have seen it for sure, right? Netflix. So this is the best example for the achieving a product market fit, right? How? Very common, right? We can, without knowing anything, even though if you think about it, right, Netflix was launched earlier also. Let's suppose, don't think about year, but when it scaled up, right, from when a very small to 3 4 kids to 30 40 employees, right, they all know the name of Netflix. When at the time of COVID, right, when people are restricted to go out, right, to watch movies, the theaters was closed, right, they have launched their subscription model. Take our subscription, and there are a variety of shows and all. Just sit at your home, don't go anywhere if you are not willing to go and see the things, right? Even though the new movies or new web series OTT platforms, right, has launched, even though that OTT business basically, right, that scaled up a lot in the COVID pandemic time. Now let's understand Netflix story very closely. Netflix streaming service that achieve product market fit by addressing the pain point of traditional video rental and distributed models. Before the Netflix, what was the problem? Customers rented the DVDs, right, from the physical store. I guess some are here also, right, listening me, have used that DVD section, because I have done it, right? I have bought DVDs for movies, right? So before Netflix, customer rented the DVDs for their physical stores or online rental service, which had a limited selection and often incurred late fees, right? Even though if you want to rent that DVD, and if you are going 1 day or 2 days later to return it, right, there's some late fees was applied on that DVD, right? It happens. So they identified the problem here. Exactly, right? Here where the Netflix organization or the group of members has identified the problem, right? That the selection is also come, some fees are extra. Why? Now the Netflix introduced a subscription-based model that allowed the customer to access a large library of movies and TV shows that you are also enjoying, right? Even though at your weekends and all, right? And without having to leave their homes. This is first, and this is how this was that point that scaled up during the COVID, right? That lockdown period, right? Because you are not allowed to go out, and if you don't want to go out, that was the main sigma point in the Netflix, that you can watch the OTTs and like movies and all while sitting at your own bedroom, right? Netflix initially focused on DVD by mail rentals, right? Their model was also that we will give the DVDs on the rents. But in 2007, they launched a streaming service that allowed the customers to instantly watch the TV shows online. Okay, I have included this change thing here, right? Just to make you sure that if you do the proper research, right? If you do the better data analysis, right? Then you can do small changes, right? Or a moderate change in your model, and suddenly you boom in the market, right? You become the like top rated in the market, right? After doing that analysis, after identifying that what is the exact need, you just blow up, right? So that is why I have included it, that their model was also with the DVD rentals, but later on they moved to that subscription model. Now that allowed the customer to instantly watch movies and TV shows online. The streaming service offered a range of features that address customer pain points, of course, like for kids, for like serial lovers, for series lovers, right? For movies, they have a different sections there, right? So such as a large selection of titles, personalized recommendations, and the ability to watch on multiple devices. That is also that you can log in that account in which you have the subscription, and you can watch anywhere in any device. You are not restricted to the device. Now the Netflix focus on the customer needs. What are the other needs, and how again Netflix team is getting it? Doing the research, right? Collecting the feedback from the customers, that what are the more things we can improve, and then just improving. And then the number of business, you know about Netflix now, right? So combined with their innovative business model, help them to achieve a product market fit. Today Netflix household name or global leader in streaming entertainment, right? Even though now the Indian, that Jio Cinema was in the race with the IPL and other OTTs like Hotstar and all, but still Netflix is a brand, right? So 200 million subscribers in 190 countries over the world. It's not something small, right? It's a very big number. So this is how, if you will identify the exact problem and address their solution effectively, then your business will 110% boom in the market, right? This is for sure. Now Netflix success has an attribute to their ability to identify and solve the customer problem. See, the same thing, you have to identify the problem and solve the problem for your customer in a unique and innovative way. If you are able to do that unique and innovative in your own solution, right, even though after updating twice or thrice, then again you just skip that competition, right? If you are doing it in a new manner, in a more easier manner, you are ahead in that competition. Even though if you are new product, then also you go forward. Now Netflix success has been attributed to their ability to identify and solve the customer problem in a unique and innovative way, and continuously adapt their platform to meet changing their customer needs, right? Of course, the still updates are there, still updates are coming, and in future also they will come. And how? Doing the research, analysis, identifying the changes which can satisfy more number of users and reaching to more number of users and making more profit, right? So now, even though if you go for a short summary, or this is a good summary, I guess, even though if you see, this presentation basically covers a various topics that relate to your product development and growth, right? That how to develop your product, how to do the growth, including a problem solution, product market fit. These concepts are explained and compared, highlighted their similarities and difference. The presentation also, we have discussed that what are the success story for the products who have applied these things, like just like of Slack, iPhone, right, the Fitbit. Now the customer research is emphasized in a key element in achieving both problem solution fit and product market fit. The importance of the iteration and experimentation, of course, this is how you gonna make your solution more better, make your product more effective, more optimized, right? So this iteration and experimentation after doing the research and analysis. Discuss as the means of the achieve growth, right? We have seen it. Data analysis is also presented as a tool for the growth, right? The all the things are related to the business growth only. If your business is not growing, of course, why will you do that? Easy. Now, with its roles in identifying the opportunities and measuring the success, finally, we have seen some case studies. Airbnb, great example. Netflix, excellent example. And just you can see the growth in their business, right? So this is how basically achieving these two particular topics, right, in your startups or business, you can develop your business, reach to some new or next level heights, right? Just thinking any random idea which is already in the market, or even though some better ideas are there in the market, then your idea is wasted, right? So you have to identify the problem, identify the better optimized solution, and make it preferable for the other customers. If I'm your consumer, I must prefer my friends to use your product. If you have these qualities, that's it. You are going to achieve a great height in your product or that service business, right? Now, I guess you have a very great idea, right, about the product development and these two basic terms about that problem solution fit and the product market fit. I'm just giving you 30 seconds of short summary once again. Just listen to me, right? I'm going through. Okay, so the thank you slide, of course. Now it's an official thing that we have ended up with the presentation, but short summary is still left. All right. So guys, what was the, again, just listen to me once, right? Even though if you have not know about it, just see once, right? So what is the thing? Yeah. Problem solution fit. We identify a problem for the group of customers. We provide solution. Product market fit. We select a target market. Then we apply our product there, right? What are the common steps? The same. Customer research, right? Then iterations, experimentations, and then scaling and growing your business after doing that data analysis part, right? So that was all. I guess if you have any questions, you all can ask. Yeah, one of your officials. Okay, if is there any method that anyone who is having any question to reach to me, right? Please come forward. No, it's, I guess it's still not audible. By the way, I heard one thank you, right, on a mobile phone. So whoever it is, thank you so much. I hope that this thing makes sense to you, right? Because we have talked, we have discussed, we have not done anything else. We have just discussed the terms, right? And the procedures, right? That how to approach for it, right? I'm just connecting through mobile phone once.
Hello.
Ma'am, am I audible?